Hey everyone, welcome back. In today's video, I've invited my nephew and our friend the Blue Wolf to join me so that we can show you around the jungle realm that we play on together. It is a bit of a longer video because we have a lot to show, but if you stick around until the end, you'll see some pretty cool builds. At least we're proud of them. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Okay, so I'm here in the spawn area of the jungle realm that I play on, together with my nephew Roger Commander 18 and our friend the Blue Wolf. We've been playing on this world for about a year now. We put a fair amount of work into it, and we thought it would be kind of fun to show you all what we've done so far. But first, let's do some introductions. So say hi to everyone, guys.
Hello.
That was
Roger.
That's Roger. Okay. Blue,
Hi.
say hi.
You guys.
Okay. So you guys ready to show off the world?
Yeah.
Okay, should we do tours of your houses first?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. How about you guys go get ready in your houses, and I'll come to each one. Okay?
Sounds great.
All right, cool. Okay, so I think Roger's probably ready now. So let's run over to his house and just see if he can show us around a little bit. Up here we go through the gate. Hey, Roger.
Hello.
Ready to show us around?
Yeah, sure.
Cool.
All right. So the first thing I would like to show you guys is my pets.
Oh, cool.
This is Dashy.
Dashy,
the
okay.
panda.
All right.
This is Lucky, my pet skeleton horse. Lucky is named after my cat, Lucky. If you
Okay.
guys know memes about Among Us, you would obviously get this joke. A very sus block.
I'm just hoping that you feed your cat Lucky a little bit more than you feed that skeleton horse. He's a little thin.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, let's come in here. This is like a chill area I have here.
All right, let me see here.
These are my supplies.
Okay,
I'm
cool.
organized. This is my fridge. Up here is my stuff here. I have some carrots stuff. Down here I have raw food and mostly chicken because I love chicken. I'm a hungry boy. I love chicken.
Okay. So you get your brewing station and everything there? Okay.
I have some discs. These are the music discs I've collected. You take a good look at that.
Oh, okay. Let's see what you got. You have Mall. Oh, I don't know what that is. It just says Roger's disc. So then 13, Chirp, Mellow, Ward. I don't know how many music discs are there. Do you have all of them?
I'm only missing 2 more.
I don't see Pig Step in here.
I need Pig Step and there's another green one.
Okay. All right. Well, I think you can only get Pig Step from the piglins, right?
Yeah, you can. I got an elytra.
Okay.
Well,
Right.
that my ender chest safe.
The elytras are really handy.
Mm-hmm.
I can see you've got an enchanting table back there.
These.
Okay, nether blocks. Wow, you've been doing some mining.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of mining on this server. Got a few of these, not too much. Some of these as well. Only like 3.
Mm-hmm.
Some golden carrots. Well. So let's make our way into this room. This is where my pets are.
Oh, okay.
get that
Yellow
going.
and pinky, or blinky. Okay.
Ah!
Oh,
You should keep them closed, because now they're together.
all right.
Let's give them a little privacy.
Okay. Okay.
If you look through here, it's a nice window. It's a nice, like, a little chair area.
Mm-hmm. Let's see the backyard.
Barrels are just stored really in here.
All right.
We come into this room. This is actually where my pets are on the outside of my house.
Oh, okay.
We
So,
noticed a door here while we
right.
were looking at this.
Dashy and Lucky. Cool.
Back in here. Now let's get over here, and this is my enchanting table. And this is where I sleep.
Mm-hmm.
I like this side because it has a window.
Yeah, that's always nice.
There was a window here, but when I made this room, it would have basically shown the fish tank, so I put that away.
Right.
Let's go down here to my sorting system. White Warlock actually, because in the beginning of the server, I was very unorganized. I was never organized on the server, but now I'm pretty organized, thanks to you.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. You just had lots of chests with all kinds of stuff everywhere. So
how this works, if I take, for example, a piece of cobblestone, I'll take 17 pieces, and if you look in the bottom chest there, if I put it into here, it's items to sort, notice that they're going away and they are transporting in here. But if I don't have an item that is on the list here, then over here is the unsorted items.
yep, everything that doesn't quite fit in one of these slots goes into here.
And stuff that is like too good for the like different stuff I would like to put in one and more chest of a category, like for example lights, not just torches though. You can notice that there are some other things around the sorting system, like signs, barrels, milk buckets here, some light, like that. If you look in here, you can see some light stuff.
Okay. Torches and lanterns and sea lanterns and all of those things.
Map of the area. You can see the green dot. That's where we are currently.
Mm-hmm. You know, I keep thinking we should do that in the spawn area too. We should have a nice map of the whole area. I think that would be kind of nice.
Here, if we go in here, this is like a mining area that you have. But over here, I have a storage area. So you put the lever here, open it, and it's kind of at my secret base. This is my other pet, Henry.
Okay.
I got this name for a YouTuber, I won't mention his name, but a YouTuber that had a cow named Henry that died. So I figured I'd name it Henry.
I see you got some armor and stuff in here too.
If you recognize the name, let me know. Let White Warlock know in the comments. Please don't show stuff in here. I mean, actually, yeah, you can open this stuff. These are just some meme stuff.
Okay. Well, I won't show anything you don't want me to show. This is your tour.
Yeah, don't show anything in here. You can show this. This is the rare items here.
Okay. So you got a compass. Oh, a compass for the Nether hub. Oh, and you've got a portal block. I'm not sure if people saw that on the way in, but we do have a captured portal block. There's a glitch to get that, and we managed to do that. So. And
we got a meme going on.
An enchanted carved pumpkin. Okay, that's interesting.
Enchanted flint and steel. It's not very rare. People don't know it can be enchanted.
Right. Oh, I think a lot of people don't realize that. Do you want to show this?
Over here, yeah, show this.
Okay.
Over here is some of my valuables.
Mm-hmm.
Here, there's just, what is this? Or don't show this.
I won't show it.
Because some stuff may be inappropriate for YouTube.
Okay.
Back here
Ah.
is where the redstone is to my sorting system.
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty cool. It's a lot of redstone, but if we head over here,
It's always important when you're doing redstone to have access to it.
yep. But if we go over here to this door, it's kind of the same thing. This is the lower level of the sorting system to check out.
Oh, you went down there. Okay.
Oh yeah, this is the lower
I
level.
didn't
to
see
check
you do
out,
that.
put stuff in there. And it goes all the way around to the other sides. But what is over here is very cool. More redstone stuff. I'm joking. What is actually over here, but it is actually there as well, is that I have a deeper area. You can see that this way is down and that way is to go up. Let's head down here. This is my mining area. Well, my part of the mining area. These walls are meant to be rooms down here, but they're not finished yet. We didn't really think of an idea, but over here, though, is a mine to everyone's house and part of the game. But we won't show that now. We'll show that later, but we
Okay.
can if we go a little further.
But it is a cool
into this
tunnel.
detail.
I like that. That's kind of cool.
Let's go over here. Don't worry. Here are the rules. These are the rules to the side, okay? These melons represent the other sides to the...
Yeah, we're not gonna.
Past these melons
We're
is
we're
the barrier.
we're not gonna show this part.
Yep. We're not gonna show that. But maybe someone else will show that. Let's head back. Go a little faster here. Long walk. Let's head back up here. Here. So up. Back here. Now let's go over here to my roof of my house. Oh, I walked in a wall there. Go back up here. Then we can go to outside. Then the roof of my house. Actually, before we go to the roof, I used to have an axolotl, but it got killed by a drowned zombie that had a trident.
Okay.
It's the only reason if the drowned zombie did not have a trident, it would have been alive. Floppy,
Right.
my first axolotl. I
Of
miss
course.
Floppy.
Yeah, those tridents can be pretty nasty for sea creatures.
Now, if we head to the roof here, you will see that the newly added lightning rod. This is where the lightning rod is. I don't really need one, but I'd like to add one because it's
Okay. So is this bottom part here necessary for a lightning rod, or
No,
you just did that for decoration?
I just did that for detail. It's not necessary.
Okay.
But I just wanted to show how long my house has been here. But it's been here for a long time, as he said earlier. But this is newly added, so it's not going to represent it being old.
Right. It's not aged yet. Okay. It will in time.
Yep. But if we go in here, this is a tree house. I have this house for players that newly join and haven't built a house yet. These are their items. There's leftover emeralds there. But
Okay.
this is where they sleep. It's pretty normal. It's pretty good.
So this is your treehouse guest room. Is that what this is?
Yeah.
Okay.
If we go over here, then if you follow up this path, it's kind of hard to get. You jump on here, and over here, then up here, and now you're on the top of the treehouse. You have a good view of the world, and now if you look up, there is one of our memes, the famous smirk face. Let's take a good look at that.
Yes, yes. When we're chatting, you give me the smirk face quite a bit.
Yep.
So does Blue. Actually, Blue probably sends that to me more. But you're both pretty good at it, so all right.
Over there in the distance, we can see a huge building, which will be part of the tour later.
Well, that is Blue's house, so it'll be fun to have him show us around that.
Yep. Now let's head over to Blue's house now.
Okay, cool.
So, as you can see, everyone, it's a very beautiful area around the walk path here. A very detailed walk path. Over here, you can see a bee farm.
Oh, that's we're probably going to remove that bee farm. We just built a new one. This one, unfortunately,
Sorry, I don't know that one.
this one didn't actually produce as much as we would have liked.
Here, Alexa, just go off.
Alexa just decided to join into our video, but that'll be fine. So we did this first, but we kept having problems with the Enderman stealing.
Featuring Alexa.
The Enderman keeps stealing the minecart rail. Every time we turn around, it's gone. It didn't produce quite as much. I mean, it's okay, but it didn't produce quite as much as we would have liked because there's not as many hives up there, and there's not a whole lot of room for the bees. So more hives and more bees will kind of give us a little bit more. We're probably going to turn this into a shopping area. I think that's kind of what we're thinking. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Okay, so go across the bridge here, Blue's house, the grand entrance to Blue's house. Okay, those cows are very loud, but we are heading up the walkway to Blue's house. He really had some fun with respawn anchors here along the way, but it makes for a really great entrance. Okay, so I guess we just go up. I mean, we've got the vines right here. Well, you know what? I'll tell you what. I'll shoot an arrow up top there. Maybe it'll let Blue know that we're here. Hey, Blue, we're here.
Alright, let me just come down.
Okay.
Hey.
Hey, Blue.
Hey, guys.
So this is your place. It looks pretty awesome here. We've got some nice buildings around here, but give us the tour. Show us what you want to show us.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, so we're back after a little bit of technical difficulties. So Blue, give us the tour.
So this was a kelp farm, but I got rid of it, and it did give really good XP.
Mm-hmm.
Just still some inside. And right here is a cobblestone / basalt farm.
Alright.
Okay.
Which,
Nice generator. You just
yeah, what generator? Sorry, my fault. Which
okay. Yeah.
the chests are full, and then of course,
Nice.
horses. Still,
Okay.
I don't know why.
You named him Grum. Is that what turned him upside down?
Yes,
Okay.
he's strange.
Uh-huh. So it's nice to have a few odd pets. Okay.
Yep. And if you go up here,
There's some zombies over here. I'm gonna kill some of these.
Oh.
yeah, village, of course.
You've got friends.
Yep,
Bad friends.
yep,
Ah,
really
no.
bad friends.
No!
And a really bad creeper, who is dead.
Good.
That was close, everyone.
Oh, yeah. At least we don't have to repair a great big hole in the ground. Okay.
Yep.
So.
Technical difficulties happen again. Oh, there's just a hole for no reason.
Yeah.
Like it happens again, hole appears out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot a spider.
Okay.
Got him.
So you
Holy
got your
crap.
village bell here. I like the.
Yep.
I like the structure. That's a nice
Yep.
building.
Found it on Instagram.
Okay. And a few village
Over here.
houses over here.
Yep. These were from tutorial videos. I don't know the YouTubers' names. Sorry.
Show us.
Yep. The blacksmith. pretty small.
Okay.
Up
Yeah,
here,
there's plenty of room for a blacksmith villager. Do you actually have villagers in here?
I did, but unfortunately the zombies killed them.
Oh.
I don't have any more. Rip. This would be one of his bedrooms.
Nice library. Okay, cool.
Thanks. And then, if you come down here,
Guys,
What?
something sus is up here.
Yes?
let's just go back up.
If you look at the edge, you can see an Among Us character right there.
What?
If you look closely, you can see an Among Us character right there.
Okay, I'll
Yeah, I'll
take your
show
word
you.
for it because I don't play Among Us, so...
Alright, let's go back down. Here's like a basement.
Oops,
Nothing.
go in there.
There's really nothing in here besides a beacon. Keep it
Okay.
lit up.
Oh, okay. An expensive torch. Okay.
Yeah.
But it looks kind of cool.
Yeah.
I like the stripped wood. That's cool.
So.
All right.
Then we have another house. We're
Okay.
here. Sorry. I'm sorry. Right behind you.
Just you lead. I'll follow.
This is
While Roger's bouncing around.
This is the toolsmith.
I'm right here,
Yeah.
Okay.
bouncing around.
This isn't really like a toolsmith's place though, but I just
What's
called
down
it.
here?
Yeah, and if we get down here, it's just a basement
Mm-hmm.
and random room.
Random room. Okay. But oh well, actually, it seems more like a
Put a sign
closet,
here.
honestly.
We should put a sign and call it random room. It's like
or
put a
Sure.
sign in the
or
middle
a
of
walk
that
or
hall.
walk-in closet. We'll do that.
Yeah, and there's a sign in the room and it says "Welcome to Random Room."
Oops. There's the attic.
Uh-huh.
Wish I could get up.
Just
Yeah.
don't spell attic.
Just don't have anything. Alright.
Okay, I'm not. There we go. With a balcony. Nice. Oh, it's not a balcony. It's a porch.
Yeah, just a porch. And if you come over here, this is the
Ooh, there's not so
butcher. Oh. So this is the butcher's place.
Okay.
Got another balcony.
Very nice. We can see it out over the wall. Oh, we can
Yeah.
see our train bridge. Cool.
And a little smaller one. Yeah, right here. It's not really big though.
Okay. But it's enough to
This
get
is
around. That is nice.
And we have upstairs. Come up here. Not fully decorated, but no,
Spiral
really sure it was here.
staircase. Very nice.
Yeah.
All right.
So if we go back down, it'll be his workstation. Which he has to
Oh, it's
just go
downstairs.
through.
Underneath. That's cool.
Just go through here. The fireplace. This is where he would be working, but unfortunately a zombie attacked him, so I don't have any men
Yeah,
working.
pesky zombies.
Yep.
Yeah, there's an invasion here and they all died, but somehow we survived. I wonder how. I mean, we definitely don't have netherite on.
True.
Yeah, no, they're right here.
And totem of undyings.
Mm.
And full enchanted swords and bows. We don't
Alright.
have those. And golden apples. Nope, none of those.
Yeah, I don't know
The
how
thing
we
I-
survived.
The thing I was left doing.
Yeah, ring the bell. Ring the bell.
Yep.
And what does make
you know what? Like, subscribe, and ring the bell.
Actually,
Nice.
no. Subscribe, like, click the bell, and share my videos to others. That's what I say.
Oh, okay.
Alright. So Let's now take this
And
awful
eat
water
some chicken
elevator.
on the way.
Okay, so now you can actually show us your house.
Yep. Maybe turkey, but make sure I move to the left in this part, because this is actually the first floor.
Yeah, I didn't do that.
Yep, and there's a cave sound.
Yep, and I'll go
then-
down.
Creepy
Yep.
caves.
Yep, that's what I would call them.
Well, I can't get out.
Well,
I'm,
That's why the vines are
um,
there.
I'm upstairs. I managed to make it upstairs.
let's just
How did you take the vines down?
Where's the vines?
They're a little easier. They're behind
it's
you.
over
Ah, there we
here.
go. Yeah,
Just
that
do that
works a
for
little
now,
bit
'cause
easier.
This is the first room. There's nothing really in it,
Well, then there's no point of doing that
Right.
then.
but I will add something later.
Okay, but it has a nice view of the surrounding area. Probably not
Yep.
as good as the one at top.
Now wait,
but
Olaf. Let's get to the second floor.
yeah, we use the vines. I can do
Yeah,
that a little bit
second floor.
better.
Here's my room.
Okay, nice bedroom.
Got 4 dogs, a bird.
See, he has some rare blocks as well, like we showed
Yep.
earlier.
Right.
And a bird with a strange name.
A bird with a strange name. Oh, yeah, that is definitely a strange name. Are you sure he's a real bird? Like,
Blue's
maybe
armor.
not like a robot bird or something?
Yeah.
We got Blue Wolf's armor.
Yep.
Only he can
Diamond.
open it because
Oh,
we're not allowed to.
And gold.
I thought like, maybe you're like Superman. You just like go change in the phone booth.
We have the map of the world, well, not
Oh,
full.
okay. Yeah, I was saying to Roger, I think it would be kind of nice to have a map like this at spawn, so people could actually see the world around us. So that's cool. I don't think it has the village in it though. It doesn't quite go that far.
No.
See the
But in
first
this-
building though.
But in this first chest over here, I made some bows, spare bows,
Okay. Uh-huh.
just in
Nice.
case.
Always good to have
Does it-
those.
Yep, and yep, a lot of killing.
Oh, all right. So apparently the cow farm did pretty well.
Stole it. Right has
He
nothing.
stole the whole farm. Secretly he owns it.
And have chainmail armor, full, all fully enchanted.
Nice.
Now if we go up here, organized, but
To the
I'll
fourth
up-
floor.
I'll update this room later. Yeah,
Ah,
storage kind of room.
there you go. Well, definitely a storage room.
Totally. Need
Lots,
storage.
lots of storage.
Yep.
Not auto
And-
sorting, but definitely organized. Nice.
Yep. And chests with random stuff that are attached to the tree.
Okay. Yeah, I think we all have junk drawers. Just as long as they're not all junk drawers, it's probably better.
Yeah. These ones over here just named, well, just named random stuff.
Random stuff. Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
So, chat books.
Yeah, that's the thing. When it comes to when it comes to a manual system, usually there tends to be more of these things because you've got to come back later and sort the stuff out. Okay.
So, this is, well, used to be the top floor, but not anymore. So, we close that so no one falls. Up here, this is a bone meal farm.
Huh?
So if I would, sorry,
Right.
flick the lever, kelp
Yeah,
would
cool.
break.
Not allowed.
Okay. You still have a well, it's not exactly zero tick, but it still works. I'm
Yeah.
really surprised it still works in 1.17. But that's awesome. Great.
In this chest, right over here, if we come back,
Oh, okay.
if stuff would fall, sand would be in here and the kelp. I
Mm,
only put cobblestone in,
okay.
just in case I need to fixers.
You have
Okay.
a great view if you look out.
Yep. Don't fall.
Well, as good as the view can be on realms, unfortunately, we only get, well, the view distance isn't as great as it would be if it was in single player, but still, it's a pretty good view.
Yep.
You can see my house over there and the smirk face in the distance if you look closely.
Yes, you can. And you can see my house and kind of part of the garden. It's funny because from here, only half of the garden has plants in it, but it's actually full when you get down there. So it's kind of strange.
Well, that's how rendering works in this game.
Yep. We have some axolotls.
I see. I don't.
They
The
are kissing?
axolotl tank is apparently
They're
new.
currently kissing.
Yep. I'll be making it bigger, but somewhere else.
These two are kissing. This one
Okay.
is trying to avoid looking.
Yeah, keep it PG. This is YouTube.
Yep. And this used to be the village house, but tearing it down. Well, pretty much not anymore.
All right.
Only reason I'm doing it is because the villagers have been moved. They were
no.
moved to the ground.
Half of the roof is gone.
To the ground. Sorry, my grammar.
They were moved to the ground, and then the zombies attacked.
Yep.
Oh, all right.
I didn't know zombies could fly.
Well,
Yeah, I'm just breaking it right now. So it's gonna have holes.
yeah, it looks a little run down.
Yep. It's some planning too.
Okay.
But-
So you've got. It looks like you got a cool building over here, and one way up top.
Yeah.
So what's this over here?
Oh, it's just another spot where you can get a good view. I don't recommend going down here because the elevator may not work. So I don't recommend jumping down there right now.
You tried to make the redstone elevator. Yeah,
Yep.
that's kind of flaky on Bedrock.
Plus, it's probably
You can
patched.
see the train station from here. That's cool.
Got my spyglass.
Oh yeah, and I don't have my spyglass with me.
It's glitching.
Oh well.
I'll look at it. It's fine.
Yeah, that could be a little dangerous at the moment. Okay. So should we go up to the very top?
Yes.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yes, sir. Now, usually I would use my electro wings, but I'm not gonna.
Because you're too lazy to walk.
Yeah, thanks for that. As you
That's
can
what
see,
always
this.
say.
You can see this is decorated, but the vines are too long, unfortunately. So
You know what?
get that way.
I'll have to teach you a trick. We can use string to we can use some string to make sure that they only grow as long as you want. All you have to do is take a little bit of string and put it underneath there at whatever, well, just below wherever you want the vine to be, and it'll never go past that. Little building trick.
Alright. Then we have the plan board. I don't think we need to discuss it for a while.
Okay.
Yeah, we got a few months.
Yep.
This is plans for the warden. Not to defeat it, but just to transfer it to here.
So you use the top floor of your base for all of your evil plans.
Yep. Yeah,
Hey,
clearly.
you're part of it.
Yep.
But if you look out the window, and you can see a great view.
Yep. The dangerous view. I'm gonna break
Yeah,
it.
let's not do that.
Yeah, a really high view.
Yeah, even if
See?
you have full armor, you would definitely die from that fall. Unless you have Tome of Undying.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
I
a
mean,
long.
it's not like I'm going to fall. Okay, I'm drinking.
Oh, and I got one of the. There we go.
Yeah.
That would have been funny if you would have missed it and you just placed it in. So what's next of your house?
I forgot to show this too.
Ah,
It's barely going to be used. But it's a mini library. Can't pronounce it or whatever.
okay.
Hey, don't judge my grammar.
So your enchanting room.
Yeah,
Chance?
well,
Okay.
yeah, my room, sorry. I've been here for a while.
Very nice.
Yeah, plus I'm a veteran Minecraft player.
Hey, he's not wrong.
Yeah, 2011, now to 2021.
For me, 2019 to 2021.
Yeah, same here. I've only been playing for about 2 years.
Hey, I introduced you to Minecraft.
That's right, you did.
Hmm.
Yes, you did. Okay,
Maybe in
so
another episode we'll tell the full story about that and even the world. That's only a maybe.
anything else, Blue?
I think that's it.
Well,
There's one thing we need to show.
There's a zombie sneaking up.
Yep, and it has chain armor. That's useful, and it dropped the helmet. Does anyone want this? Because I'm good.
No, I don't need the helmet. But
I'll take it.
if you grab it, you can
Disenchanted.
always melt it down for iron and disenchant it for some XP.
Oh, that's fine. Chain
And
armor's
there's a
pretty
creeper?
rare. It's even more rare to find it
Oh, there is. Well,
enchanted.
there you go.
Yep.
All creepers must die.
Yep.
Okay.
Unless it's cake.
Yeah.
Okay. Unless it's cake, that's fine. Although we did a pretty good job of devouring that cake too, so.
What cake?
Your creeper birthday cake.
Hey, that was a long time ago.
Yes.
That joke is still old. As old as you, though. I'll not reveal your age.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay.
But you are old.
So I think we're. Do you have anything else here, or are we finished?
We're finished.
Okay, cool.
Right, so I guess we're on to your house now?
Yeah. Sure.
Alright, let's head there now.
Bye. Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna let Blue go off and do his own thing, and we're gonna go check out my house. You ready,
Right.
Roger?
Yep. Let's go.
Have a good time.
All right. Well, thank
See you, Blue.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna go past the chicken farm and the cow farm. We don't really need to show too much of that. They're just some basic tutorials to get those started. But here, this is my house. I was just trying to do a more traditional type of house. So we've got just kind of the foyer and a big, well, a kind of large living room. I kind of mentioned in my last video how I like to build a grandfather clock, so you can see I've got one in here.
He didn't steal it.
I
was using it. He borrowed. I can't say it. Borrowed. Okay.
Okay.
Borrowed it. He borrowed it. Borrowed it. Guys, it's not funny.
Just like you're massacring that word. Okay.
Borrowed. He borrowed. Okay, I can't say it.
That's fine. We got what you mean. I borrowed the design.
Borrowed. Oh my gosh.
just say I magpied it, okay?
You borrowed it.
So I got have my kitchen over here, mostly so that I can brew potions and the like. Second floor. I used some trapdoors to do the dividing wall.
You're so disrespectful. Introduce the viewers to Duke, your dog.
All right, this is Duke, my dog. Hi, Duke.
All right, goodbye, Duke. We don't care about you anymore.
All right, so
that's not true. We care a lot
my
about
bedroom. Tried to have a nice master bedroom with a desk and a bit of a
with a display apple that
shelf.
you'll never eat.
That's true. Oops. Thank you. And this was originally just kind of until I actually built a storage area. This was my storage room, but I've taken all of the storage out of here. The only thing that's left still is the ender chest, just in case. Kind of a neat feature of this house. I do like to play around with redstone, and because of the way that I designed this, I didn't really want to have a hole in the floor in order to have a basement. So we'll just press this button back here. I used a little bit of redstone to create a storage area with a hidden entrance in the floor. So for some extra manual storage, I don't actually use this so much. I actually do mostly through a big item sorter that I have, but certain items I do keep over here. But this was it was nice hideaway storage for my house.
And your valuables.
I don't really use this for valuables, but
Did you borrow the chests?
no, they're permanent.
Okay.
All right. Oh, okay. So again, flaky.
Oh no.
Bedrock redstone. Okay, come out of there, please, or you might get stuck in the floor. Are you trying to get stuck in the floor?
No.
One of the most
Wait, Warlock, you're giving me flashbacks.
one of the more frustrating things about redstone on Bedrock is the fact that it doesn't always work in exactly the same way every time, which is particularly frustrating. There's a certain random element to it, so not good. My mailbox, kind of a tiki torch made out of the first soul fire that we got on this server, so that's sort of a souvenir. Roger gave that to me. Over here, and we're going to go a little bit farther, or we're going to go beyond the houses. So over in this area, this is my mining cave. And actually, before I even built the house, I started this mining cave. I had storage up here for the things that I collected from down below. I do have a big staircase to go down into the actual mining area, but over the course of time, I decided to replace that. Again, we've got a cobblestone farm. I decided to replace the stairs with a water elevator, so we have direct access to the mining stuff. Now, I'm not going to show too much down here because it's just a bunch of mining tunnels. However, I did take advantage of some of this space because I discovered that one of the blocks was a spawn chunk. Or not a spawn chunk, sorry, a slime chunk. And so I have a nice little slime farm down here. And as you can see, across there is one of the main iron golem for the farm. But for some reason, one of the parrots decided to follow me down here. And so he's just keeping the iron golem company. We got a few rows on, or
Everyone needs a friend.
Yep. Got a few levels on this, and so we can actually get a fairly decent amount of slime, which we're not really getting at the moment, which surprises me, but it's probably just where we're standing. So let's go back up top. And what I'll show next, I decided rather than put this in my house, I would have kind of a larger storage area over here. We kind of overdo it a little bit with the storage areas. Luckily, there's really only 3 of us that play on the realm. Otherwise, something like this could get pretty laggy. But this is my main storage room. I have spent quite a bit of time trying to put this together. And so I have, a nice place to put most of the common materials that we get. I've got a second floor for some of the less common things. Well, they're still pretty common. It's just I tried to keep construction materials on the first floor and maybe some potions and other things up on the second floor. So there's quite a bit here. Oh, and
I added this.
you did. Okay, I didn't realize that you did that because, first of all, it's my storage thing. Secondly, there's something that I don't know if you saw this or not. I showed Blue, but you guys didn't seem to notice it.
Oh, this is new.
Yeah,
I've never
it
seen
is
this
new.
before.
And guess what?
Wow.
I have a place down here for shards as well, which they'll never get to because you put them up top there. But I'll change that so that they come down here.
Okay.
This bottom level isn't quite finished yet. I decided, since they were adding a whole bunch of new materials in 1.17, I wanted an extra level to store this. And some other things that I commonly have to deal with, like I have different colors of stained glass. And I'm not sure if I want to put wool down here. I don't think it really makes sense to do the wool because we actually store that in other places. So let's go back up top.
Having a tough time coming up the ladder.
All right, and I think what we'll do next is I'll show them the underground farms that I created. Okay.
All right.
Okay, so here we are at the entrance to my underground farming area. I decided that because we have so many other things built in this area, I didn't really want to disrupt the ground or the surface with some of the farms. That's a little bit more industrial. So I decided to build an entrance or build the whole farming system underground. And as a joke, I decided to put the entrance to the underground farms in the men's outhouse and the exit in the ladies' outhouse, which apparently the drowned guy is trying to raid. Anyway, we're gonna go into the men's room and jump down the toilet, and now we're in our farms. Okay, so basically all I did was just mine out a huge underground area here for a few of the kind of the more standard farms that I didn't really want to necessarily show on the surface. So I've got a big cactus farm that I use just to collect cactus that I can smelt for XP. I have a big bamboo farm that I use to actually I actually use the bamboo farm as fuel for the kelp farm that I smelt down to, or that I dry out and smelt down to use as fuel blocks. So again, big industrial thing. Didn't necessarily want to create a place on the surface for it. We have our wool farm part 2. I actually did have one on the surface, but I decided to move one down here. This actually has all 16 colors of wool, and it produces fairly well. And the nice part is that it's as long as we're in the area above, it just keeps running. In addition to that, I have a melon farm, which is very big and seriously overproduces. We really don't need the amount of melon and pumpkin that this produces. We have quite a bit of it. So I don't leave this run all the time. I have it switched off, so if we ever need it for something, we can turn it on. It actually produces pretty quickly. I've got a super smelter over here. This is actually based on a design by Mumbo Jumbo, which actually does work in Bedrock. And all it really does is it gives us a whole row of furnaces, or well, 2 whole rows of furnaces to smelt things down. Basically, I've got 32 furnaces and a distribution system on the top that is used to fill them up. So if I have a whole bunch of sand that I want to smelt, or a whole bunch of stone that I want to turn into smooth stone, well, not typically food. I don't usually have large amounts of that, but a lot of
Just in
times,
case.
if you're trying to build something, and uh, you want to have a whole lot of glass to build something really big, you need to gather a whole lot of sand, and it takes a long time to do that. Well, what this does is it spreads it out because I've got 32 furnaces. We can basically get 32 blocks of glass in the same time that it would take to smelt just one if you were using a single furnace. So it speeds up the process quite a bit. It's a handy thing to have, especially if you're trying to build large things in survival. Over here, I have a netherwort farm. After our first trip to the nether, I gathered that stuff up and just made a great big farm. It's a flush farm, so what we can do, Roger, if you would just, yep, there we go, stand back. It's not perfect. Unfortunately, some of these things, some of the pieces of netherwort gather along the side. Some of them don't make it all the way down. But most of it does. So it's usually pretty easy to gather. This normally it does a little bit better than this. Didn't actually do so great today. But there's still quite a bit. And actually, now that I think about it, this is probably nope. It's not. It's not too bad. I was thinking that this was full. It's not. I'll replant this stuff later, but that's the idea behind the netherwort farm. And we needed an infinite water source as I was building some of this stuff. So over here, I just kind of found a little area, decorated it. I call it the water grotto, but all it really is an infinite water source.
It's similar to the new lush cave biome before it actually is here.
Yeah, and that was my idea, and it was my idea before they actually announced lush caves, and it kind of this was actually inspired by something that I did with a few friends on Avotopia. We actually had an underground area, much bigger than this. This is actually pretty small, but same idea. Lots of lots of mossy cobblestone and vines and some other plants. So I just really liked the way it looked, and I thought it was a great way to sort of incorporate the infinite water source into this. All right, so I think what would be kind of cool next is to go to the train station. We can do that, and we can show the Guardian Farm, and
a
we can
special
show
statue.
your statue. Yes.
It's very cool.
Okay, so we're approaching the train station, and we're going to take the train out to the Guardian Farm. I actually found something very similar to this. Well, the actual train line itself, I actually found on a video by Waddles. I'll link him in the description below. And then the train station, I just found kind of looking through YouTube. I was trying to get some different ideas. Now, this isn't an exact replica of what I found on YouTube. I basically took that as inspiration and then built the rest myself. So let's press the button. One of the things that I like about taking the train is that it gives us a nice view of the jungle world as we pass by. We can certainly get there much faster if we fly out. We all have Elytra at this point. But I kind of like looking at the jungle and Blue's tree house as we go past. There's also a nice little area out past his house, a little island that looks like it would be a great place for someone to actually build. We don't have anything out there yet, but we've thought about it. It makes a nice little cove or bay. That would be kind of fun. The only downside, of course, of taking the train is that it's a little bit slow. Lots of things to see, but it is kind of slow. And I do think I see a building underneath there. Anyway, But we should be coming up on the Guardian farm, and we had a lot of fun with this. The Guardian farm itself is actually down below, but Blue had made the comment to me. I've done some larger builds on some other servers, and he asked me why I didn't do that on this world, and I thought, well, let's do something a little bit larger, and this is what I came up with. So I basically was searching around the internet for some things, some Atlantis-inspired builds, and I took some of the stuff that I saw, modified it for here, and this is what I built. Now, unfortunately, we haven't really figured out what to do with the inside yet. It really looks awesome, but right now the entire area is open. Probably could stand to have a second floor and maybe actually put some stuff up there, but unfortunately it's empty at the moment. If we come down here though, we have a little bit of a garden area as we come around and get down to the actual Guardian farm floor. And you can actually hear some of the Guardians now as we walk through it. Now I believe it's out this way. There is the water elevator down into the Guardian farm itself. This, of course, is all about gathering prismarine. It also gives us plenty of fish. So, oh, this is, we might have to clear these out soon, or otherwise our storage system is going to overflow. So, it gives us prismarine crystals, prismarine shards, and that, of course, allows us to make any kind of prismarine that we like. I've got a little bit of a storage area over here for the blocks that we've already crafted. And it looks like we're a little bit low from some of the recent builds. Ridiculous amounts of fish. Yes,
Warlock,
Roger.
we have a visitor that is hiding from us, and he is trying to suffocate himself in a wall.
Oh, alright, well, poor llama dude. Okay. We'll just let him there. We won't worry about him for now. So what do we have? What do we have smelting? Yep. Oh, we've got fish cooking down over here. And apparently we still have some from the last time I was here. Okay, so we have that. Just a quick trip up to the top. This is actually a pretty simple Guardian farm. I've seen... Oh, why isn't it picking things up? Did we, you know what? I bet that... Oh, I have got a minecart in my inventory. It looks like something, you know, maybe as part of... Oh, it looks like it might be turned off. It looks like it's stuck over there. I think somebody may have turned it off. Hold on. I think somebody flicked the switch. So let's take a moment and see if we can fix that. That should be interesting. Alright, so I flipped that switch. Let's see if the minecart starts going. Nope. Okay, well, it looks like we're going to have to fix our Guardian farm. Something is not quite... Oh, you turned this off.
Yeah. Well, we're going to have to do that off camera.
Yeah, we'll have to do that at some other point. But anyway... this is the main part of... This is the actual farm part of the Guardian farm. So why don't we head back up top?
Now, if you look at this cool building, it's pretty cool. a nice building.
Right. So
But, yeah.
yeah, what I wanted to do here, like on each of the four sides of this, in each of the cardinal directions, we've got an additional building like this. Again, we haven't quite decided what we want to do with it. The idea is that we might be able to turn this into either a crafting area, some kind of storage, or maybe even some shops. We're not quite sure yet, but we have to figure out something that we can use for this room. Of course, if you have any ideas, feel free to let us know in the comments below, because, well, it could certainly help out. And, we'll figure it out one way or the other, but, we're always open to new ideas. So, Roger, should we show off your statue now?
Yeah, we should do that. But before we do that, we should look at these cool statues that you've built.
Oh, okay.
And show them off.
The mermaid statues. They might be actually a little bit... Yeah, we can see them up close, but it might be a little bit easier to see them from a distance. The closer you get, the harder it is to make out what they are. So let me go over here on this side, and we'll look from across the way. You can kind of tell what they are from a distance.
But for those of you who don't know, explain.
Okay, well, they're just mermaid statues. And honestly, where I found this design was in a video by Grian. And I can link him in the description below, but this wasn't his design either, as far as I know. He was actually doing a collection of statues that could actually be used as conduits. You could put it underneath the water, and in this area underneath, rather than the lights that I have in here, you would just you would actually put a conduit and make this whole surrounding block out of prismarine. And because the whole surrounding block is made out of prismarine, that would actually that conduit would actually go for quite a ways. It might even do the full 96 blocks. So, but here I wasn't so much worried about a conduit. We actually have one of those down below anyway. I just like them as part of this building. All right. So anything else before we move on?
No, but this should be about the time where we show off the cool statue. So if we get a boat, do you have a boat?
You know what? I do not have a boat. Do you
Well,
have a
good
boat?
thing I have a boat, but I always keep a crafting table on me. So
Okay.
you can use that to make a boat.
Well, I don't
have wood.
I don't have wood.
I don't have wood either.
Let's not worry about it. It's close enough. We can swim.
But we can share the boat, obviously.
Well, neither one of us has wood, so let's just swim over.
No, I have a boat.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah, I already have a boat.
All right. Well, then let's just jump. Well, we can't
go over here.
Yeah, we'll go out this way.
It's already open.
Yeah. Ultimately, we want to build. Ultimately, we want to build a bridge or a walkway from the end of this station, but we haven't gotten that far yet. So you get in the boat first.
All right. Now, if you look, you can look up.
You know what? I probably should have gotten in the front of the boat because I see what I see is
there's a glow squid over
your head. So let me get out. I tell you what, let's do that.
Glow squid over there.
All right. So now you get in the boat.
Alright, Warlock, if you look straight ahead, you can see that there's a glow squid underwater. Oh, there's another one behind you.
There we go. Yep. We get the glow squid showing up. And we've got regular ones too.
Yeah.
So let's go looking at the main attraction.
That is the statue.
Yep. This is what we wanted to show you.
Griffin from Family Guy.
This Roger made. Let me actually get this.
This was
rowing in the right direction.
White Warlock can be gathered, all the materials. I built basically the whole thing, but he did do some finishing touches, which is like a great build. It's a really good build.
Okay. Do we want to actually go over to it, or do you want to just look at it from? Yep.
Let's go to it and go closer. just me. Okay, we've made it.
Okay.
If you go over here, you can see the materials that we've used over here.
Oh, I forgot these were still here.
Yeah, the leftover materials.
But what you
And the
can
beds we used.
what you can definitely see from here is that Stewie is very big.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright.
Anything you want to show from over here?
Nope. That's it. But that's not the end of the tour. We still have a lot more things to show you, but we won't show you everything. Because there's a lot of stuff. We'll just show you the interesting things.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. We've got two things we could do next. We could either do the village, I think, or we could go into the Nether. Which do you think?
Let's go to the Nether last.
Okay. Let's go. Let's head over to the village.
All right. See you there in a few seconds, guys.
Okay, so we're back by Roger's house, and we're gonna head out this path. This actually leads to a little village that we created. Now, the village is actually one that was shown by Avomance in one of his videos. It doesn't match exactly what he had, but he was showing how to create a village, and so I kind of laid out the village and used his video as inspiration, and this is what we came up with. Now, every time I come out here, I remember that I forgot to finish the walls. I need to finish the walls. But what we have is a village that has several towers on it, which comes in really handy if we have raids in the area. And then a number of different buildings for various things. So I've got a little stable over here for some mules and for some horses. I've got a little house for well, there's a reason for this. I actually have a single villager in here. He's actually anchoring the village.
Is he your slave? That's why you locked him up?
Well, yes and no. he's my prisoner. Let's put it that way.
All right, yeah.
All right. So anyway,
you shouldn't have used that term.
So anyway.
Actually, very funny.
So just a simple little house for him. He
this
anchors
is
the
target
village.
practice over here.
This will eventually be.
Ignores my sentence.
I did. This will eventually be.
Thank you.
Just kind of like a little. The thought was to make it a farmer's market. Maybe have a few villagers in here for trading, which I just haven't gotten them in yet.
This is target practice.
Yes, it's target practice.
Finally answers me, not ignores me this time.
Okay, great.
This is where noobs stand at this single dirt, coarse dirt. You can aim. You can see I am way worse. And just to see if one of your friends gets a goal and they say, and then you can just remove them, and then you say that they never got a goal, and then they shoot next, and they come back and like, oh, I didn't get the shot. So that's a good way to troll your friends.
Okay.
They go AFK.
Okay. So I kind of want to move on to the kind of the main event of the village, kind of the reason that I created the village in the first place, and that was for the library. And the library, it's kind of made to look like a regular library up top, but what it has is an entrance to an actual villager library. So what I've done with this library is I have every single villager, well, I should say, a villager librarian that sells every single enchanting book that Minecraft has. So, or at least the top level of every enchantment. We don't worry too much about the lower ones. But this comes in really handy because we can use this when we need to enchant our weapons. And we have, actually underneath this, there's a place where we can actually capture zombies, and I've got some villagers down there as well, so that we can actually get a discount from infecting the villagers with the zombies and then curing them. So that curing gives a discount, and that kind of makes a really cool thing. So any excess books that we have kind of go into the storage area. We can go down into the dungeon. So these are some villagers that we can that we can infect and cure.
They're trying to get out.
Yeah, unfortunately, the zombie that was in there managed to die.
Bite their toes.
So I don't have anybody to infect them, so we can re-cure them. I do have a tiny villager breeder back here, so we can make more villagers if they were to die. And interestingly, we've got a baby axolotl. How do you like that?
Oh, that's cute.
So go back up top here. But the library is kind of the main event for this village. Its whole purpose really is to give us a way to get enchanting books easily. Took a long time to get these villagers in here, but I'm really pleased with the design. I actually created the first version of this on in my village in Avotopia, and I liked it so much I duplicated it here on this server. So, since we're here and we actually conveniently have a nether portal here, why don't we take this and kind of show off our nether hub?
Yep, let's go to the nether. Whoa.
So this is actually our nether hub, and probably will look a little bit better from the distance. The portal that's in here is actually the one to our main village. But let's take a look here. Let's come back here a little bit so you can actually see the whole building. So this was actually a lot of fun to make. We just needed a protected area where we could come through from the main village. We've got a few other buildings around here, just mostly for decoration. So we're making use of some of the nether blocks. What might not be obvious is that all of the ground in this area is covered with slabs. And we did that to guard against spawns, because the area where our hub is, you can kind of tell, is in the middle of the nether wastes. And so we got an awful lot of ghasts. It was like a war zone when we first started coming through here. So we took that and we decided to basically spawn proof as much of this as we could. You can only go so far, but it creates this safe zone where we can spawn in and not have to worry too much about getting killed immediately.
Yep.
This area here leads to our blaze farm.
Yep, the blaze farm.
And oh, we got a magma block or cube thing.
Block.
A magma cube.
Yeah. Magma block.
All right, so we have a blaze spawner here. So we decided to turn this into an actual blaze farm. And I'll let some of the blazes come down here. We won't go crazy with it. but it uses kind of the traditional Blaze Farm design where you have.
It's also kind of an XP farm.
Oh, it's very much an XP farm. I use this all the time for getting back XP and to repair my equipment. So we actually have a trident killer. That's not something that you can do easily on Java, but it is something that works out very nicely on the Bedrock Edition. Let me turn this off and turn this off. So we actually, people can actually hear us over top of the noise. The nice thing about a trident killer is that the trident, which as long as you're the one that has thrown the trident, it will kill everything and it will funnel the XP to you. We can actually stand here in this spot with a looting 3 sword and get all the benefits of looting because that's my trident that's killing things. And if anybody else wants to use the farm and get the XP, all they have to do is break the glass and pick up the trident and throw it themselves, and they will get lots of XP as well. And the benefit, of course, is that we get an awful lot of blaze rods out of this. So, well, I shouldn't say the benefit. One of the benefits, because XP is the other one. So this was kind of a nice thing to have, especially early on.
Yep.
All right, now we do have, I guess, I don't want to show off everything that we have in the world, because I think this video is getting kind of long, but at the same time, I do think it would be kind of cool to show off our nether tunnel system. And if we come back over here...
Before that, I'd like to show the viewers this area of the nether hub.
Oh,
That's
okay.
With you.
That's fine. Let's go.
It's like a view area. I didn't build this, I just wanted this to be included.
Yeah, this is actually kind of fun. So we have a nice little glass platform that comes out over the lava. Originally, we had another portal in here, but when I decided to move a bunch of things down to the lava level, we basically created a whole tunnel system down there. When we did that, we took the portal out from up here and decided to turn this into a viewing area. And it's kind of nice. It gives a nice view of the surrounding area. The bridge that we have out over this direction, which you can actually see, that actually leads to another fortress, so we can go out there and basically kill things at our leisure. If you would. It sounds awful when you say it like that, but you can get all the good things that you normally get from a nether fortress. This is kind of the main area of our nether, kind of the hub of our nether tunnel system. And all we did, we just did some very, very simple things here. We started out, most of the tunnels started out as cobblestone because the gas can't really damage that too much. Although we did upgrade some of the tunnels a little bit more. So this actually leads to our stronghold. It's quite a distance away, so we put in an ice road to go all the way out to the portal that leads to the stronghold. I believe, yes, there's a creeper farm out that direction, so we have one of those. Got another mining area down here. But we've got an entire tunnel system here to lead to all of the main builds that we have on the server. So that's kind of nice. It's simple. We haven't gotten really fancy with the tunnels, but
But one of the things we have is the amethyst farm, which is our newest farm.
Oh, actually, why don't we show them that?
Yeah, because most people might not have an amethyst farm.
Right,
it's very new.
It's still in progress. We haven't really finished out all of the building yet, but we can do that. This is mostly Blue's build. Oh, is this it? No, this isn't it. That's
This
actually
is
that's actually to someone's house. This is to our
another
amethyst
member.
farm. So it's not too far. I might speed up the video at this part so you don't have to watch us running down a tunnel. So we're here at the entrance to the amethyst farm. We decorated the room with a little bit of amethyst just so it's kind of obvious what this is. Oh, there we go. So Blue actually found an amethyst geode that was pretty much fully intact.
Blue and I.
Oh, that's you guys found this together?
Yeah, we were
Okay.
venturing together and we found it together.
Awesome.
The ones that are fully grown, I have Fortune 3, so we got 16 pieces of break, which is great.
Yeah, that's awesome. I didn't realize at first that Fortune actually helped with those with the amethyst shards, but that's a really good thing to know. I only discovered that a day or two ago, but then you know what? Caves and Cliffs is really new, so it's not surprising. There's going to be stuff that we don't know about it yet. Well, that one on the top looks like it might be ready, but I can't quite tell.
It's not.
Okay.
We have more amethyst More amethyst. Okay, you get it.
Well, there's more on the outside, yep.
Yeah, there's more. There's one right here. Can't get to it. Oh, got it.
I sometimes have a hard time telling which ones are finished and which ones aren't.
Yep. Well, that's the amethyst farm.
So I think we're going to leave it here for today. We do have some other builds on this realm that I'd really like to show, but we'll have to put those into a different video. This one's already pretty long. We hope that you enjoyed our little tour around the server today, and if you liked what you saw, please let us know in the comments section. And as always, remember to like and subscribe. That really helps us out. Until next time, happy Minecrafting!